Vietnamese cuisine is not just about eating, it's about feeling. Every region, every dish, every humble bowl tells a story of balance, heritage, and heart. From the elegant flavors of Hanoi to the bold, sizzling streets of Saigon, Vietnam's food culture is a living expression of its history, shaped by time, tradition, and the warmth of its people. In this journey, Seni World Travel invites you to discover the top 7 Vietnamese foods that capture the true soul of this country, from comforting classics to local hidden gems. Each one a story, each bite a memory, and together, a taste of Vietnam. In the heart of Vietnamese food culture, Hoan Than Tom Thap Cam stands as a symbol of harmony and adaptation. Centuries ago, Chinese merchants brought the idea of wonton soup to Vietnam through the ancient trade routes of the South. But over time, it evolved, reshaped by local ingredients, by the Vietnamese love for balance and freshness. The broth is gently infused with fish sauce instead of soy. The wontons filled with shrimp, pork, and fragrant scallions. Light yet soulful, foreign yet familiar. To enjoy a bowl of this dish in Cholon, surrounded by the aroma of steam and the hum of daily life, is to taste more than comfort. It's to witness how history, migration, and creativity shaped what we now proudly call Vietnamese food. In the vibrant world of Vietnamese food, Joy Heo Chien Gion turns simplicity into celebration. Once a humble cut found only in village kitchens, this dish has become a golden icon of street feasts. Crisp on the outside, tender at heart, and bursting with flavor. Each piece is fried to perfection, then dipped in lime, salt, and chili, a balance of tang, spice, and laughter. This is how Vietnamese food speaks, not through luxury, but through joy shared between friends, under warm night lights, over a glass of beer and stories that never end. It's the taste of community, of resilience turned into creativity, of everyday life turned into a reason to celebrate. One bite and you'll understand. In Vietnam, the simplest things often hold the deepest soul. In the rhythm of Vietnamese food culture, mornings begin not with haste, but with warmth. And nothing embodies that tenderness better than Chow Bo Thap Cam, the beloved mixed beef congee. Slowly simmered for hours with marrow bones, rice, and slices of beef, it's a dish that carries generations of care. The aroma of ginger and scallions rises with the steam, filling the kitchen with a quiet kind of love, the kind passed from grandmother to mother to child. In Vietnamese tradition, chow is more than breakfast. It's a medicine for the soul. It's served to the sick, the weary, the young, anyone in need of comfort. Every spoonful is a reminder of patience, of the belief that healing doesn't just come from herbs, but from time and intention. To sit in a small morning eatery surrounded by chatter and the scent of broth is to experience Vietnamese food at its purest, humble, nurturing, and full of humanity. This isn't just a meal, it's a warm embrace, written in rice and memory. In the evolving world of Vietnamese food, Banh Chem Mai, the cloud cake, captures the gentle soul of modern Vietnam. Soft as the morning mist and light as a whisper, this dessert blends East and West in perfect harmony. Born from the influence of French patisserie, it carries the fragrance of coconut, the sweetness of pandan, and the warmth of local craftsmanship. Each layer tells a story of a generation that honors the past, yet isn't afraid to dream beyond it. In a small cafe in Da Nang, as the rain paints silver ripples on the street, a slice of this cake feels like poetry, delicate, fleeting, unforgettable. This is Vietnamese food at its most graceful, a reminder that tradition doesn't stand still. It evolves softly, beautifully, like clouds drifting across the sky. In the heart of Vietnamese food lies a bowl that tells the nation's story. Pho Bo, the timeless beef noodle soup. Born in the early 20th century in Hanoi, during a time when French and Chinese influences intertwined, pho became a symbol of Vietnam's ability to blend worlds into harmony. The French introduced beef. The Chinese brought the art of noodle making. But it was the Vietnamese who transformed these ingredients into something entirely their own. Simmered for hours with bones, cinnamon, star anise, and roasted ginger. The broth is rich yet delicate, clear yet profound, a reflection of balance at the core of Vietnamese food. To sit on a tiny stool at dawn, steam rising from your bowl as the city awakens, is to feel Vietnam itself, humble, alive, and full of quiet strength. Each spoonful carries history, home, and heart. Pho isn't just a dish, it's a language of love, a tradition that connects generations, and the very soul of Vietnam served warm in a bowl. Chot Thi Cru. In the vibrant world of Vietnamese food, few dishes capture the nation's identity quite like banh mi thit nuong, the iconic grilled pork baguette that bridges cultures and generations. Born during French colonial times, the humble baguette found new life in Vietnam's hands. The French brought the bread. The Vietnamese filled it with soul, smoky lemongrass marinated pork, crisp pickled carrots, fresh cilantro, and chili sauce that dances on the tongue. This is more than street food. It's a story of transformation. A story where East meets West, and where simplicity meets creativity. Every bite is a journey through Vietnam's history, the warmth of local markets, the laughter of street vendors, the scent of charcoal filling the morning air. To hold a banh mi in your hands is to hold the essence of Vietnamese food, resourceful, flavorful, and full of life. It's not just a sandwich, it's Vietnam's spirit, wrapped in bread, kissed by fire, and served with a smile. Among the coastal treasures of Vietnamese food, bún much, squid vermicelli soup, sings with the rhythm of the ocean. Born in the fishing villages of Nha Trang and Quy Nhon, this dish captures the soul of seaside life, where mornings begin before sunrise, and every meal tells a story of the sea. Fresh squid caught at dawn is simmered gently with pineapple, tomatoes, and tamarind, creating a broth that's bright, sweet, and slightly tangy. A melody of balance that defines Vietnamese food. Each bowl reflects the people who make it, hardworking, generous, and deeply connected to nature. The aroma of the ocean, the freshness of herbs, the soft slurp of noodles. It's a sensory journey through Vietnam's coastline. To sit by the shore, with a bowl of bun mook steaming in front of you and waves crashing nearby, is to taste freedom. A moment where land, sea, and soul become one. This isn't just soup, it's the sea itself, captured in a bowl and seasoned with life. In the heart of Vietnamese food, there's something deeper than flavor. It's emotion, memory, and connection. From a humble bowl of pho bo in Hanoi to a crispy banh mi on a Saigon street, each dish is a story of resilience, creativity, and love for life. Here, food is not just eaten, it's shared. It's a celebration of family, friendship, and the beauty of simplicity. Whether born from royal kitchens or roadside stalls, every recipe carries a heartbeat, one that has endured through time and history. At Seni World Travel, we believe that to truly know Vietnam, you must taste it, feel it, live it. Because every bite is more than a flavor. It's a journey through the soul of a nation. So wherever your travels take you, remember, the story of Vietnam isn't written in words, but in the warmth of its people and the taste of its food. And that story will stay with you long after the meal is over.